Hello and welcome to Let's Try. We're trying Divinity Chronicles Journey to the West. Key was provided by the dev. Thank you very much, dev. And also, this game is in early access, so if things go awry, that's why. Um, but I've just done the tutorial, and I'm already very interested in this game. I think it's actually really cool. People, if you've like anyone who's played Slay the Spire or Monster Train or basically any of the recent deck builder games will, I think, enjoy this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. We'll talk a little bit about it. Whoa. So I haven't seen the map yet. The journey starts with an initial event where you will get to know the background story of the hero and customize the beginning deck and benefits by making your choices. During your journey to the west, you will encounter more events and make different choices. It has been 500 years since you were sealed in the Mountain of Five Elements. Basically, this was a little bit of backstory that happened during the tutorial, which I think is actually really a cool way of doing things. Is you cover kind of the origins during the tutorial, and that way we don't have to have a lot of prelude in the beginning of the game. Knowing that it is a bad omen indicating the Devil King's arrival, you burst into laughter and say to yourself, "My time is coming." As expected, the Goddess of Mercy comes to the Mountain of Five Elements soon after the Blood Comet appeared. She breaks your seal and releases you from the mountain. She says the darkness is spreading across the realm, yet no one knows why, who, or where the Devil King is. You should find the origin and eliminate it. Only then you will earn your freedom. The Goddess of Mercy continues to assist your journey. You can continue one of the gifts. You can choose one of the gifts from my basket. So we can pick one from 3 common relics. So this is kind of like the beginning of Slay the Spire. You're allowed to pick a boon, basically, to start the game. Gain Divine Light Bomb. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. I assume that's a one-use item. Add 15 max HP. Let's pick one from 3 common relics. So we could do common. In each combat, gain 1 additional energy every 3 turns. That would be kind of nice. Recover 6 HP when you remove a card from your deck. Common, add 1 strength whenever an ally is defeated in combat. That might be nice. Let's try that. You choose one of the abilities and feel empowered immediately. The goddess shows you her purple bamboo basket and says, "I will also grant you 1 more ability." So we pick 1 of 6 cards. I kind of like these buffing cards from what I played in this tutorial. This one can be nice, but yeah, let's take the buffing card. We'll take an extra buff card. Finally, being free after 500 years, you feel it is a good idea to go to Chang'an. Forgive me if my pronunciation of things are not perfect. Capital of Tang Empire, to prepare for the trip to the west first, without hesitation. You leave the Mountain of Five Elements and head towards the capital. During your journey, you will pick a route in the map view. Let's go through the basics of the map. Please note that you can't go backwards along the route, therefore planning ahead is critical to your success. So, I mean, there's a lot of similarities between this game and Slay the Spire. The obvious question and possible elephant in the room is, would you want to play this game if you've played Slay the Spire? Are there enough differences or novelty in this game to separate it from Slay the Spire? I would say yes. From what I've seen so far, it is very similar in a lot of ways, but it is compelling in its own way, and obviously it's got a very different style. But gameplay-wise, there are a few different kind of things going on. So let's go. I don't know. So we're gonna do a bunch of monsters here. This is the same kind of deal here. With we want to aim towards going for like a campfire, I guess, so we can maybe trash some cards. So the first thing we've got going for, at least for Wukong's got this fun pole gimmick, the bar gimmick, and basically you want to buff the bar as much as possible. When it's buffed enough, it will become an AoE attack. So basically, your attacks become AoE instead of just hitting one enemy. So we'll want to throw some of those out. We can see our enemy's intentions. Obviously, we want to have some block for against that. And you know, these are pretty stock standard mechanics. Pretty much every deck builder game at this point has these kinds of ideas established. You know, so I don't think there's anything wrong with borrowing some of these. We're just going to go ahead and win here. Oh, do we not get an AOE? I thought we were in AOE territory. Starter short. Attacks are single target heavy. So heavy attacks, once the pole, I guess, reaches this like heavy short, then you start to do heavy attacks, and there are certain cards that combo with that will basically stun the opponent. We can still win here, so we will. So we get some gold, we get a consumable. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. Summon a random rabbit to your side. Common, add a 12 block. Sure. And then we get to pick some cards. We want to obviously synergize it with our deck. Common, 6 damage to one enemy. Little monkeys will attack for one additional 1 times. So you, Wukong eventually gets some monkey summons. That is if we get some cards that allow us to summon. Common, ethereal, add 8 block to one member in the team. Draw 1 card. Common, exhaust, draw 1 card, then pick 1 card from your hand and move to the top of the draw pile. Huh, okay. Sure. Sometimes it's a good idea to try and manipulate your hand and deck to get the best result. Okay, so they're going to steal. We can right-click this and actually see what that does. Stealing something from targets. 19 gold from Wukong with 100% chances. This is one of those enemies we're going to want to try and defeat as quickly as possible. I'm imagining, if it's exactly the same mechanic as in Slay the Spire, that they're going to steal our money, and then they're going to try and get away with it. No, they're actually going to try and hit us, okay? So we'll do a block. And then we're going to do longer. I guess it doesn't matter to do a longer one. Increase the weight of the king bar by 2. Attack damage increased by 50%. And then we'll do a big old smack. We can also use our other defense. So we'll block the full attack. And I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you know, Slay the Spire has been out for a while. Like, I'm sure that people who enjoy Slay the Spire have probably played it to death. And, you know, I say that lovingly as someone who has played Slay the Spire to death. So I'm honestly perfectly okay with a game with similarities that kind of shuffles some of the mechanics a little bit and, you know, tries to do things with a new flavor, because then you get to kind of enjoy the game you've already enjoyed again in a new way. That's a nice way of saying that there is some very close similarities from this game to Slay the Spire, but I don't mind. I think that that's fine. Add 1 of 3 random power cards to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Okay, power spell. That's another consumable. Take another card. Deal 8 damage to one enemy and apply 2 burning. Those are good. Oracle's a very good card. Pick up to 1 cards from hand to upgrade. Yeah, we'll take Oracle. Like upgrading your cards in your hand is generally a good idea. And we're going to do that right away. Let's go ahead and do that to strike. Both of these cards are going to do something. Apply 1 evasion, and this guy's going to do apply 1 evasion. So they're both going to try and evade me. We'll do a damage. No point in defending because they're not doing any damage. Draw 1 card and then pick 1 card from hand and move to the top. Okay, so they're actually doing some damage here, so maybe we want to move one of these strikes to the top of the deck. And these guys are going to evade, so we're going to do no damage this round, unfortunately. But we should still be able to hit them. We did unfortunately get rid of our AoE, so I should have used the strike and then buffed our attack and then used the second strike so we could have hit both of them. The order in which you play cards definitely matters. Can we buff this buff? Yeah. Increases the length of the Monkey King bar by 4. All attacks become AoE. So basically, you buff the bar and then it stays buffed for a number of turns. You basically put stacks on the bar. So I think for the next 4 attacks, they will be AoE. No. Huh. 4 long, 4 attacks. Attacks are AoE light. Oh, okay. So they are... Oh, yeah, they are AoE. Okay. So that's 1 attack. So this should be AoE as well. This guy is almost dead. Unfortunate that we couldn't have killed that one. Done that one little bit of damage there. So this might... I think that gets rid of our AoE. No, there's still AoE because we still have our AoE damage. So let's go ahead and do that last bit of damage, and I think we can just win here. We did take some poison damage. I didn't know that they were going to do poison damage. Apply 3 weak to 1 enemy. Apply 2 strength to 1 member. Apply 3 rupture to 1 enemy. So we'll take the strength potion, I guess. Like a fortress. This is an exhaust card. It does AoE. Add 16 block to the team. In this turn, when block is not broken by the attack, attacker gains 2 rupture. When block is not broken by the attack, attacker... Oh, okay. So it's you get a bunch of block, and then also the attacker gets hit with rupture. When attacked, receive X additional HP damage. Rupture damage cannot exceed attack damage. Okay. Common, add 10 block to 1 member in the team. Apply 2 weak to all enemies. This is nice. Common, deal 6 damage to 1 enemy. Little monkeys will attack for 1. We don't have any monkeys, so this is not really good for us. We can also skip. Sometimes skipping is better. But I guess I'll take the fortress card. After walking restlessly for several days, you arrive at a deep valley. It seems very dangerous with a fierce blizzard going on and a freezing road ahead. You stop in front of the valley, considering which one is the better choice, enter the valley or find a detour. Enter the valley, lose 12 HP, choose 1 from 3 rare cards. Yeah, sure, we can spare the HP. When you reach the central area of the valley, a white dragon jumps out from the bottom of the valley with an angry roar. Does not take you too long before you subdue the dragon. With the badly wounded dragon lying on the ground, you feel pity for it and let it go. It leaves you a dragon scale as a gift before it returns to the bottom of the valley. Pick 1 card and move to your deck. Okay. Fast metabolism. Whenever an ally is defeated, gain 1 Monkey King's hair card. This card is exhausted. Is exhaust and ethereal. Acupuncture hair. This turn, when you attack, apply acupuncture hair to target. Cancels intent when received enough attacks. Each cancel increases the requirement by 3. Not sure I fully understand this one. And then hair wash. Deal 8 damage to 1 enemy. Each ally adds 8 additional attack damage. All allies receive 4 damage. Ignoring block after play. Interesting. All right, let's take fast metabolism. That seems like a pretty good card. So camp. We're gonna stop at a camp. Let's see what our options here: rest, upgrade, or summon. Oh, summon could be nice. What does that do for us? Upgrading is so. This is again kind of borrowing some mechanics. You can also summon up companions to join your team. That might be nice. Yeah, let's summon. We could have Shadow Fairy. They seem to be... They can heal. Unique, apply 1 artifact to 1 member in the team. Fire Fox, deal 9 damage to 1 enemy. Then, when dealing HP damage, apply 1 burning the target. So that's a nice attack and debuff for the enemy. Tiger Roar, deal and damage to the target and equals 6 times bleeding count. So this one will do more damage if we can get more bleeding going. I like Firefox. Let's try that. So I think that means we can... we just start with them. Okay. So we start with an ally. I don't know if they die. Are they dead forever? Because that could be brutal. Whenever an ally is defeated, gain 1 Monkey King's hair card. This card is exhaust and ethereal. Okay. So at least maybe if the Firefox dies for good, we gain something from that anyway. We are actually going to want to defend. We're going to be taking some major damage this turn. Unless some of the damage is applied to our Firefox. So I guess we want to put block on both of us. So, okay, so now we get cards for our Firefox. Deal 9 damage to 1 enemy when dealing HP damage. Apply 1 burning to target. Okay. So, but what is this guy doing? When attacked and receiving HP damage, add 1 strength. Okay, that's... So we don't want to attack the bear. We want to attack the skeleton. Draw 1 card, then pick 1 card from hand. Okay. I guess we want to get rid of defend for now. I would like to upgrade like a fortress and use it. We should be able... Oh, that's going to do AoE, unfortunately. All right, well, we'll have to live with that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's exhausted? Add 22 block to the team in this turn when block is not broken. Okay, okay. So that I forgot that was a block move. We can also... This is going to do AoE. So we... Oh, I was actually not going to play it, but that's fine. So Skelly is almost dead. We could probably kill Skelly. I believe... Did they both get Rupture? Hard to tell. Okay, we killed the Skelly. This is good. 6 damage. We're gonna protect our Wukong above all. Okay, so we're just gonna do a bunch of buffs. Actually, we should. Well, let's buff the attack, I guess. 12 damage, pretty good. They're gonna do 6 damage though. They split the attack, which is fine. Nice. Okay. Add 1 to 3 random skill cards to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Backpack is full. Oh no. Can we use one of these? Not really. Okay, so skip that. Deal 6 damage to 1 enemy. Little monkeys will attack for 1 additional time. Deal 5 damage to 1 enemy 2 times. If draw pile card count is even, attack 1 more time. Interesting. Defensive offense. Add 7 block to self deal 7 damage to 1 enemy. I like the low hand attack. Let's try that. Again, you don't necessarily always want to take a card, but I'm taking cards just to like see how they play. I finally catch you. Time to revenge my left eye you injured 500 years ago. Maybe that happened during the tutorial. I don't recall since I've beaten too many opponents. Exaggerating, you died today. Alright, so we should be able to do our low hand attack. They're gonna do what? Add 7 block to Master Zenith, apply 1 strength. Okay. So we should do as much damage as we can this round, since they're not gonna attack. Ooh. It is a full moon tonight. Also, your doom. Wow, okay. They're doing 8 damage. Let's upgrade like a fortress and play it. They should, this will probably apply some rupture to them. Also play this card. If I can play it, then I should play it. Same for buff cards. So they got 2 rupture. They're going to receive 4 additional HP damage whenever they get attacked. They're going to still do some damage to us, though. So we could get rid of one of our attacks because I want to defend against this damage. The problem with having an ally is you're not really sure who are they going to attack, so you just kind of have to default defend our main dude. Oh, was that an AoE? So I guess that didn't matter. So our fox did take some damage. They're going to continue to hit us with some nasty damage. So let's continue to defend against that if we can. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. It's really easy to play cards if you don't, you know, by accident. You fought well. Well, I guess we won anyway, so. I did it on purpose, of course. Return transformed into any card on hand. This card will return to your hand after playing. Longer MK bar. Proactiveness. When you play a single target skill card, gain 2 block. This isn't nice, and we do have a lot of skill, I think. We gain the Black Lance, gain 3 blocks, something for something. We could hit the shop, and then do another boss. Why not? Get that risk reward. Oh, there was no shop. It was just we get stuff. We get a relic. Whenever you use a consumable, draw 1 card. That's kind of nice. All allies gain an additional 25% block. That's also very nice. Gain 3 strength. All enemies gain 1 strength. Let's we'll play a little bit conservatively here. Or defensively, if you like. So we could do marketplace to trade. Okay, so that is a marketplace. Okay, we'll do the marketplace and then we still get to fight a boss. I know how a marketplace works. So where's our money? Okay, so we have 313. We've got lots. We could buy another relic. At the end of each turn, deal n divided by 2 additional damage to all enemies. N is the number of cards in the exhaust pile. Okay, so we do damage based on how much cards we have that are exhausted. Next 2 unknown locations you enter will be treasure. Oh, that's kind of nice. All enemies in the next elite combat will have 1 HP. So I can't help but remark on the fact that some of these relics are like carbon copies of some of the ones that are in Slay the Spire. Yeah, I mean, like, I will say that it would be nice if that wasn't as, like, blatant, but I'm gonna err on the side of this is still, pretty good game. I mean, it's a good game, of course, but like, I'm not sure how much we're like being influenced by, and then how much we're kind of like ripping off. That's the nicest way I can say that. When you gain heavy or length count on Monkey King bar, draw 1 card, remaining 3 to 3 times. Okay, that's kind of nice. Extra card draw. We can remove a card. We should probably always do that, huh? We could get rid of our normal strikes. We can increase our backpack size. Increase hand size. That's kind of interesting. When you attack, apply acupuncture hair. I'm still not sure what that means. Add 7 block X times. Exhaust steal from the target. Typically, each target can be stolen from once. The lower the HP, the higher the success rate. Sure. And then why not I'll buy... Well, skill cards are good for us, right? I don't think I took the card that gives us skill. Gain 3 block whenever you play 3 attack cards. Oh. To 1 enemy, apply 1 strength to yourself. This seems like a good card. Let's take Berserker. Oh, and we can hire a companion. Oh, well, no, we can't because I spent all our money. But I could sell something. We could sell these guys. Let's sell this one. Maybe we can get enough money to hire someone. Yeah. Vanquisher of Evil. They were in the tutorial, and they were actually really good. Well, they were good at the time. I don't know. Maybe they're not as good now. Could get a dark unicorn. Why not? I'll get the Vanquisher of Evil. Yeah, they're not nearly as impressive now. So we're fighting a lot of rats right now. Let's go ahead and draw. Summon Slave. What? When did I get that? Is that a card that Vanquisher of Evil has got for us? Slave Imp. Okay, well, I guess it's okay if they're imps. Yeah. Deal 5 damage to one enemy 2 times. If draw pile card count is even, attack one more time. Okay, that's... We don't want to do that yet. If there's a way to draw, we should... I guess there's no way to draw, so we should just use it. Let's try and steal from some... Oh, no, because it's better if we do it when they're hurt. So we'll steal from this guy. And then we'll... Yeah, okay. You got sharp teeth. Apply 3 strength to target. Sure. We'll do that. Let's do that to Wukong. We're going to take a bunch of damage here, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. This slave imp is going to take all of the damage. Forced to protect all allies. Oh, nice. So they're going to take damage until they're dead, basically. So we can Oracle Swordbreaker. That seems like a good idea. Oh, we can't because we can only upgrade our own attacks. Okay, well, let's upgrade Strike, and then we'll do heavier MK bar. And then we'll kill something. We'll do an AoE, and another one dies. And then we'll do a defend. Deal 22 damage to one enemy, apply one strength to Wukong. Very nice. 22 damage, okay. Can we make that an AoE? Yes. Okay, perfect. Wow, okay. That was it. Summon a random rabbit to your side. Okay. Apply 2 blessed. Stealing tool. Steal from the target. Typically, each target can be stolen from once. You know what? How can I say no to rabbit? Add 8 block to one member in the team. Draw 1 card. At the end of your turn, you can pick 1 card on hand to retain for this turn. This card will be exhausted if it is in your hand at the end of each turn. Apply 1 evasion to yourself. Alright, let's do evasion. Evasion's pretty good. You're visiting your friend in a Taoist temple, where the 3 celestials of fortune, wealth, and longevity are also visiting. You have a great time together for a couple of days before you realize that you should continue your journey to the west. Invite the celestial of fortune. So we get to keep one of these as a summon. Wealth joins or levels up. Celestial of longevity joins or levels up. Continue alone. Choose one of 3 rare relics. Oh, that's kind of tempting, actually. Yeah, let's do that. The 3 celestials take out their treasure bags and want you to pick 1 relic to take along. Whenever you apply a status to enemy, apply 1 additional poison. That sounds very good. Every time the draw pile is shuffled to gain 1 energy. When you play 1 card and the number of cards in hand does not change, deal 5 damage to all. Okay, Scorpion Tail I feel like is the obvious choice here. That extra poison is going to be really nice. We should rest. Get some health back. We've been taking quite a lot of damage here. So this is a boss event. At the western border of the Tang Empire, you reach the mountain of the Lying Dragon. Some locals confirmed that the 9-tailed Grandma Fox, the mother of Goldhorn and Silverhorn, lives there. You sneak to a cave deep in the mountain. There you find an old 9-tailed fox lady who is enjoying her afternoon tea in front of her cave with a couple of minions surrounding her. Team gains 10 max HP or pick one of 3 relics. Let's get some... Use a sleeping consumable. Lose the sleeping consumable. Get white jade vessel. Oh, interesting. Let's get some extra HP. The Firefox tells you that he is a distant relative of Grandma Fox, suggesting to visit her cave and ask for directions to the west. Grandma Fox recognizes Firefox and happily takes you in as guests. I wonder if we didn't have the Firefox, would we have had to fight this as a boss? Gives you lots of snacks and food. A classic Grandma Fox, always giving us snacks. You greatly appreciate her generosity and continue your journey feeling refreshed. Very nice. You fall asleep while exercising inner force. You dream of a golden hill deep in the clouds. At the top of the hill, there is a puzzle of Bagua. Force your way through, lose 15 HP, pick 1 of 3 uncommon relics, solve the puzzle, lose 10 HP, pick 1 silk pouch. Oh. Okay, so that's like a one-time thing. Absorb essence of Bagua, team gains 6 max HP. Let's do that. It's the boring choice, but, you know, we get some extra HP. And we can upgrade a card. We could also summon again. Kind of want to summon. We could do an Azure Dragon. Vermilion Bird. Tempting. Every attack that heals HP damage will also apply 1 poison to target. Oh, sorry, deals damage. Okay. This is good because it's going to combo maybe... Oh, wait a minute. Make Blood Pact. Use HP to summon 1 companion. I can't do that? Why not? Is this broken? I guess it's broken. I don't know if it's broken or not, but it feels broken. Let's upgrade Berserker. Apply 2 strength to yourself. That sounds like a good idea. And we'll fight the end boss, and then probably we will call it for this Let's Try. I have to assume there's going to be, like, you know, similarly to Slay the Spire, maybe 3 more trails we have to go down. You Sly Fox, why are you traveling with this monkey? Apologies, my lords. I am passing through this place and want to show my respect to you. In this case, I'll need to see if you are worthy of being my guests. Sure. Okay, so let's do our Imp Slave. We'll draw a card. Let's get rid of... We'll get rid of that for now. Maybe it'll be more relevant on the next turn. And I guess we could play... Oh, I want to play like a fortress. I guess it's that was probably incorrect because they're going to be doing stuff this turn. So we applied Burning. Sometimes NPC's intent requires chanting, gaining block, and preparing for a powerful action. You can break the block to interrupt the action. Oh, okay, interesting. That's pretty novel. Do we know if they're chanting right now? Chanting. Chanting for Divine's Rope. So they are chanting for this. Break the block will interrupt it. That's 19 block I have to break through, so I don't know if that's worth it. So I'll just do damage where I can, since I don't have any block on me. I mean, yeah, may as well. We could also, I guess we're on a boss, we should apply some strength. I should have done that before I did my attacks, but, you know, sue me. I played the game wrong. Also, we gotta summon our rabbit. There's our rabbit. They're a thief. Nice. So they've tied me up. Bad things are about to happen. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Apply 1 curse to the target. Okay, let's do that. They both got cursed. Where is our poison? We've been applying lots of status to them, and they have not been getting poisoned as far as I can tell. Burning, cursed. When you play a single target skill, gain 2 block. We'll do that for sure. Oh, I guess that meant not playing anything else. So what is it? The rabbit just played something? Whenever you defeat a target with attack, deal damage equal to 25% max HP of the target to target's allies. Okay, that's actually really nice. I had no idea the rabbit had such amazing things. All right, let's do longer MK bar, and then we'll do 5 damage to both of them twice. And then we ought to defend ourselves. Although the imp is supposed to be... I guess AoE doesn't matter. Like, the imp can't do anything about AoE, right? Yo! It just got rid of a bunch of our cards, I think. Okay, we'll upgrade one of our cards. I'm just going to focus one enemy until they are dead. I am just gonna focus block on Wukong. The rabbit stole some money just before they died, which is fantastic. Gain 1 Monkey King's hair card. Okay, well, we might as well play this. I don't know if we're going to lose the rabbit, but, you know. Okay, we'll get rid of them, and we did do a bunch of damage to the other. And I think that actually broke their block, so they lost their chant. So they are spent for the turn. We might be able to steal from them this turn. Ugh, I tried to put it back in my hand. It's way too easy to, like, accidentally play cards. I tried, though. I tried real hard. Let's try and steal from them. Oh, nothing left to steal. Ah, shucks. They're going to do 1 damage. And oh, the imp's gone. The imp did die. But they are almost dead. They are dead. Nice. Take this, my weapon will curse you or something. You got me this time, not bad at all. Come and share a drink with us. How hospitable. Rare, apply 1 invisible to 1 member of the team. Apply 1 sleeping to anyone. Rare, summon 2 of the Spider Sisters. Yeah, I got it. Get some more summon. I like the summon cards. Gain 1 energy, gain 1 additional energy if Monkey King bar is long or heavy, respectively. Deal 3 damage n times and gain 2 times n block. N equals cards on hand. Okay. That could be good if we have a lot of card draw. Deal 20 damage to 1 enemy if Monkey King bar is heavy. Also apply stunned. Sure, stunned seems like a very good one. Oh, and then we get to open a chest. We get a relic. 7-star sword. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. All enemies gain 1 strength. Oh. Double the strength you gain. But you can't play more than 6 cards each turn. That's usually a downer. Well, can't play more than 6 cards. I don't think I generally do play more than 6 cards. If you do not attack this turn, all enemies lose 5 strength this turn. Haven't attacked. I cannot sell. Okay, this sounds like a good one. That gives us a strategic, like, extra. We can not attack. So apparently our summons can level up. That's actually really interesting. That's pretty cool. So I will say that the summons and the allies are a novel addition to the format. And there is some pretty interesting, you know, things going on in this game. I mean, it borrows a lot of kind of stock standard mechanics from the deck building genre. It also kind of takes things verbatim from certain games. And I think that that's unfortunate, but I mean, at a certain point, I might argue that you can't really, you know, make a deck builder in this format without doing a little bit of that. But, you know, I'm acknowledging it without necessarily applying criticism to it. I would just say, hey, I mean, if you enjoyed Slay the Spire, you will enjoy this. It's like, it's more of that with a twist. And, you know, to leave on a positive note, I do really like the flavor of this game. I do like the kind of Chinese mythology going on in this game. You know, you got your Son Goku and the extending bar kind of mechanics thing going on. I apologize. That's what I know. I know Son Goku, and so you've got, you know, you're fighting heaven and you know, Chinese dragons and stuff, and it's really cool. I also really like the kind of like ink brush thing going on. I think it works. I like it a lot. So anyway, this was, what was this? Divinity Chronicles? Sorry, it's got a long name. Divinity Chronicles Journey to the West. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time for some more deck building games like this, maybe. Take it easy.